In this one, the best team in Cricket 24 is going up against the worst team in the game. Denmark, of course, being the worst team and Australia being the best team. We are gonna go ahead and play with Denmark. We are bowling first, which is great news because at least in the second innings, we'll know exactly how much we are chasing. We don't need to attack every ball or anything like that. But now we have to make sure we don't lose the match in the first innings. This has been a good start, 3 dot balls in a row, because if they end up with 250 or something like that, the match might end in the very first innings. There we go. That's what I was expecting. 3 dot balls and then we just get smacked all along the ground, but it was hit with so much power. The fielder could do absolutely nothing. Oh, that's beautifully bowled. Hopefully it's not wide. It's not wide. That was beautifully bowled away from the batsman, just out of reach. He tried to smack it but couldn't. Well, this time he has tried to smack it and got a lot of it as well. Another boundary, same region, 2 fours in that over. Not too bad. The remaining 4 deliveries were great. That is just picked from the top of off stump. He's picked it over square leg for 4. I mean, there's not much you can do. I don't know why I had only one fielder in the deep. Now we have some extra protection on the leg side. Now to angle the ball back into his body and not give him any room or anything. And when you try to do that, you go a little overboard and it will be called a wide. And a no ball. Come on, man. That's not what I need right now. Now we'll have to get through a free hit. This was somewhat of an expensive over already, and now we have to go. Oh, that's well done. That is beautifully bowled. Why do you have your hands on the head? That was a no ball. I mean a free hit. Well, this has not been that bad of a start. Well, is that out? That might actually be out. Where's the ball? I have no idea, but at least the minigame is popping and we'll get our first wicket. That was lucky because he timed it well, but he hit it straight to deep square leg. We'll get the first wicket and they're not even scoring at that fast of a run rate. I mean, they're scoring at 7 something. We might actually have a chance here. Smith walks in. Now they are scoring at 6.35. That will help. Slog swept. We only have the ability to keep 2 fielders out on the outfield. So if they take the risk, runs are going to be hard to control. But we'll still take 3 overs, 22 for 1. And I think he's found the gap once again. How do you place a ball in that small of a gap? There was almost no gap there, but he still somehow finds it. Well, these last 3-4 balls have not been great. Full driven beautifully and wonderful fielding there. That looked like a certain boundary. Good delivery, but the problem with good length deliveries in T20 cricket is you can just swing through the line. That ball was in the air for a little as well. Maybe short cover could have done something. No, it was away from him anyway, but it was still in the air. He's flicked it and I think he's found the gap as well. Yes, he has. I have seriously no idea what to do now. Because that gap, realistically, no one should be able to find that gap. But I don't know how they're doing it. This is not a small ground by any means either. A leg cutter there. That was beautifully bowled. Almost a run out there. Confusion. One batsman was laying on the ground and the other wanted a run. Oh, no ball. I mean, you can't bowl no balls when you're bowling at 115 Ks. Another free hit. Last time it didn't cost us anything. And neither will it this time. They will get through for a single. I think that ball smacked him right on his head. At least he managed to stop that. Let's have a look at that because I think it should have been stopped comfortably. Maybe awkward height, then off the glove and then right back onto his head. Military medium here, 110 Ks. Oh, that has been beautifully bowled. That was almost like a Zahir Khan leg wicket. Comes back into the left-hander. He misses the line of the ball completely, and a straightforward LBW decision there will get our second wicket, and we are still well in the game after 5 overs, which is actually a good achievement. Come on, man. Got the edge as well, but that will still run away for 4. Now I think we need a short third man. Let's remove Gully and put him there, because we have to be a little attacking, but we still have to make sure we don't let runs go by. Look at that. As soon as I keep a short third, it goes straight to him. 5 overs 42, but this is the last over of the power play, and quite possibly, and most of the time, it is the most expensive over in the first 10, so we'll have to keep this under control. 2 deliveries gone, 2 dot balls. Smith goes for a paddle sweep with 2 men behind on the leg side. That was not a very smart shot. 3 deliveries gone, just the 1 run. Comes down. That's easily done. Absolutely zero protection there. All he needed to do was get some timing on it. Comes down. Got some connection. Easy shot. Last ball of the power play. Walks across, flicks it, and I think he's found the gap yet again. Yep. Well, 9 runs of the over. I guess not too bad. But now the good thing is we have some extra protection at the deep. He smacked it, and I think he smacked it away from extra cover. Oh, come on, man. These guys can't run 5 meters before the ball goes to the boundary. Edged and a dot ball. Not a bad over at all. 4 balls gone, just the 4 runs. That's been picked down the ground. That is all class. That is just beautifully done. There was a gap straight. It was full. It was there to be hit. Now tries to slog sweep. And well done. Good effort there. At least he went towards the ball instead of just standing there. It's not looking like they're going to stop attacking because the power play is done. Yet another slog sweep. And yet again doesn't carry. But the fielding has not been that bad. They've at least tried to catch the ball. Full again. Maybe a run out chance now. Yep. That was one of the weakest throws you'll ever see. He's flicked it above mid-on and he'll get 4. Their placement has been on another level. Now I'm going to go for a full-on stacked leg side field. Try to bowl as flat and as straight as possible. Goes for the slog sweep. Look at that. That fielder comes in handy. Now we don't have a slip. We have that man to stop a single. Edged, and that's gone. That is gone. I don't know what happened, but I'm sure he edged that ball and the keeper caught it. We get another wicket. We've been taking wickets consistently. I mean, this is like the 8th over. We've taken 3 already. 1 or 2 more and Australia will have to rebuild. And getting anything above 160 will be a challenge. That was a pretty straight ball. Gets the edge and a brilliant catch. Goes for the switch hit. I mean, normally when the batsman tries to switch hit, they go for a sweep or a pull. But that was a shot with a straight bat. Flicked. Is it in the gap? If this is in the gap, I mean, come on. How are they placing the ball like this? We have 4 fielders on the deep, on the leg side. It doesn't matter, of course, if I give him room. Of course, I'm going to get smacked. Goes for it again. And before catching the ball, I start appealing. Come on, somebody go and take the ball. Nope, now we're going to concede a run. That is just outstanding work. Well, we don't have a lot of fast bowlers in the attack. It's just consisted of many medium paces and a lot of spinners. 2 full tossed up, and he picks the only gap in the entire field. Now I don't know what to call this field. If he just tries to play behind the stumps, it will get him a lot of runs. But if he keeps trying to do this, I think we should be fine. Comes down the wicket. Oh, that was a stumping chance. Maybe half a chance. 47 or 39. They're scoring at 7.40. They have slowed down. Is that Nope, just on bounce to the fielder. They're not scoring at that great of a run rate. We've done an excellent job actually till now. 3 wickets. Only let them score at 7.38 and we're still beating the batsmen here and there. And it still somehow goes in the gap. Even their edges go in the gap. And he'll get to 49 of 40. He has slowed down a little bit. Edged and yet another caught behind. That's the third time that exact edge has happened. And the keeper has taken it twice. And you got to go Smith at 49 as well. He looked really good in the beginning and then just dropped off. It was almost like he kept getting unsettled the longer he was at the pitch. Reverse swept. That was powerfully reverse swept as well. Put in that dive. That would have been 2 runs, but instead it'll go for 4. Comes down. And I think he's found the gap. Well, Tim David has come out and has decided to smack every ball for 4. 2 fours of this one. He's flicked it. That was not a great ball. And that will be 4. But now I'm just starting to maybe think getting Smith out was a mistake. I mean, he was scoring at a strike rate of 130. But now look at this guy. That's the 4th 4 in this over. A rare occasion where getting the wicket was a mistake. He's gone for it again. This might actually be out though. No, it won't be, but at least he stopped a boundary. He's gone for it over extra cover again against the spin. This time he does manage to find the gap. How many boundaries? 5 fours of that over. He's on 18 of 6. And we still have 5 overs to go. And I'm bowling at 112 Ks. Things are not looking that good. Walks across, flicks it. I need at least 7 fielders on the outfield to stop these 2 guys. Well, is that David again? Yes, it is. Flicks it. Another one. That is his, I think, 7th boundary. And he's been at the crease for 10 balls. Tries to whack it again, but that ball was so slow it just decided to roll. No ball now. And that has flown away for 6. Now we have to bowl a free hit to a batsman who scored about 10 boundaries in 12 deliveries. Well, of course he's gonna smack that as well. Well, now it is an awful over, that's for sure. 20 runs I think of that, or 19. Well, he's bowled at an economy of 14, but we have no other choice. I have to go to him for this over at least, and he starts off with a banger. That's 6 I think. Yep. This time Stoyanis joins the party as well. 105 meters, 6. Now they are well on their way to get 200. Swept. Oh, he has found the gap between 3 fielders right there. I don't know why the ring fielders are not standing at the ring. They're so far in. Toss that ball and that's gone. But it's not David though. It is Stoyanis, but we'll still take it. Wicket number 5. I don't think they have a lot more batsmen left. Actually, this Australian team has incredible depth, so that is a problem as well. Well, now comes Green. Wonderful. This is just outstanding. Now let's see how many 4s he smacks. Flat and gone. How many times is this exact dismissal gonna happen? That is the 5th time we've got a caught behind when a spinner is bowling. You just got to go, man. No review is gonna save you. Well, he goes for a golden duck. Sean Abbott comes in. We still have 10 balls to go in this innings. 8 balls to go. Flicked. Has he got enough? Yes, he has. I'm already standing outside the boundary line. What are you even doing? And he'll get to his 50. A strike rate of 289. 55 of 19. I just have to try to keep him off strike as much as possible. That will go for 4. Look at that wagon wheel. Either through extra cover or over fine leg. This has been a good over. Just the 1 run so far. Now just 2 runs of 4 deliveries of the final over. It was looking like 200 would be 200 was slightly possible for Australia. Now not anymore. Another one beautifully bowled. Just a single. Now I'm going to give overthrows. 2 runs and now David's going to be back on strike. 1, 2 and 4 runs. Still 5 deliveries, only 4 runs. And even if this goes for 6, it still won't be that bad of a final over. Let's hope it doesn't go for 6 though. Fold. And that will be just a single. Only 5 runs of that over and we'll have to chase 186 runs. I mean, I thought they'll end up with 220, 230 or something like that. Our bowling lineup was not great. But now let's see what our batting lineup can do. Oh, that ball didn't bounce. Maybe it was a good length delivery or something. But, well, that was our first run. Balls it short again. Doesn't bounce once again. I ended up looking like a complete idiot. That just was not that short. Almost skids through. Maybe it was an off cutter or something. Yeah, it just came back in and hits middle stump. And now comes in Keegan, who was the only player who played really well when we were doing that test matches. Let's see if we can recreate that. That will be our first run off the bat. No run outs, please. Well, we'll have to start taking risks as well. I don't know how I'm going to do that because these guys basically have 0 power and 0 timing. And for the drive, that should be a quick run, maybe run out. No. One thing we cannot do is get run out, man. In this innings, I want 0 run outs. I've gone for it and I think I've timed it well enough, but of course, that doesn't clear mid-on. We lose our second wicket. I mean, I'll have to take risks. It's not like I can just keep on building the innings. This is the power play. We'll have to score a few boundaries. I'm not even scoring at 8 runs. Oh, that would have been wicket number 3, but he's dropped it. Now we're gonna go. Nope, just a single. Flicked and flicked very fine, but of course there was not a lot of power behind it. Can we come back for 3? No, the fielder too quick. Now mid on and mid off are up. I'm gonna try to go straight. Let's hope he bowls full. Oh, he gives me a full toss and that's been smacked. Now that one shot gives me at least 5% hope that we can get somewhere close to this target. 2.113, so we're scoring at a run a ball. That's been hit again. Beautifully hit straight down the ground. Time just well enough to go away from the fielder and it will roll away for 4. These balls are just unreachable when you're standing on middle stump. Balls on the wide line, just inside the wide line. So I'm going to stand here and hopefully I can play on the leg side. No, that's not the shot I wanted to play. I wanted to play a flick, but I'll take it. Gets on his knees, rams it right above the wicketkeeper's head. And another one. We're gaining some momentum here. I've gone for it straight. That ball was so badly timed, it won't even go for a catch to mid-on. Fall, that was a leg cutter. That ball was so slow and so close to the stump. I don't know how it missed the off stump. Exactly, I think a centimeter away from the bail there. Try to go over extra cover. Of course, that ball was out of reach as well. They're changing the pace nicely here. Every once in a while they bowl an off cutter or leg cutter and those balls are just unplayable. Once again, I'm early. Can I come back for 2? Come on, this has got to be... I mean, we'll need to take a lot of 2s in the middle overs because boundaries are not going to come. I mean, they're not coming even now. During the power play, edge in the gap, it goes in for 4 as well. Away from the keeper, away from deep third man. I just slashed at it. Got the result I wanted. Again slashed, and again it's that, and again it goes in the gap. It went in between, I don't know how many fielders that went in between. I think 4 fielders. for 4. 2 balls, 2 edges and 2 fours. Another one. This time I tried to play it straight. A thin edge this time. 3 balls, 3 fours, and not one ball has gone anywhere near the middle of the bat. Punch it down the ground. That should be at least 2, maybe 3. How big of a ground is this? And it will go for 4. Did not expect that one bit. Well, this power play has not been bad at all. 5.3 overs, 43. We did lose 2 wickets. But now we are edging everything and it's going for 4 as well. Try to open the face. All 3 greens, all 3 ideals. Why did I miss that ball? It was short enough. Try to play a late cut. Comes back in and hits the top of middle stump. Well, Keegan's got to go. The man we had all the hope in. And now we still have 13 overs to go. We've lost 3 wickets. Now they're timing. Now timing the ball seems to be an impossible task as well. I'm edging the ball left, right and center. Another inside edge. This guy has scored 28 runs, out of which I think 22 runs have come off edges. Inside edges, outside edges. Nicely punched. Can we come back for 2? I think we should be able to. Oh, he throws to the right end. But the keeper mangles that. That should have been run out. 126 of 71. Doesn't look that bad. Especially with 7 wickets in hand. The 2s are coming easily as well. Gives the ball air. That was an absolute beauty of a googly. Pitches way outside leg stump. Turns and still misses off stump. How did that ball turn that much? Required run rate 11.09. Tried to play it very fine and I end up playing it too fine. The keeper stops it. Or at least half stops it. But we'll come back for 2. Shot. I wanted to play it a lot finer though. It'll be only a single. Maybe I could have come back for 2 there. Oh no, overthrows now. And that will go for 4. Thank you very much. We are surviving purely on luck. 7 runs with this over. With 4 balls to go. Flick that fine. Well, a normal batsman that would have gone for 4, but with these guys' rating, I mean, you have to time the ball 100% perfectly for it to go even above the 30-yard circle. Wicket number 4 gone. Now we cannot afford to lose wickets, but we cannot afford to score at less than 11 runs either. Well, we need a lot more of those, a lot more edges. We've already had like 7 boundaries, I think, of outside edges. 108 of 59. Driven, exact same edge, exact same gap, and another boundary. I don't know what is going on. It's like every time I edge the ball, it goes only in the gap. It never goes to the fielder. Full, and now I no ball. I can come back for 2, but I want Ashby on strike because he's been playing for a little longer. I think it'll be easier to time the ball with him. I know where he's gonna go. I think I'm gonna try to go through the offside. Went for it, edged, but this time it goes straight to hands. On the one free hit, it goes straight to short third. Required run rate still not out of hand. 11.11. I don't even know. I mean, I don't think anyone has been this lucky. How many edges can go to the boundary? That is seriously literally like the 8th boundary. Minimum. And another inside edge. Oh god, what is going on? For the life of me, I cannot middle a single ball. 90 of 50. Not that bad, gives me a full toss. A little slower maybe, but we'll still take 2. Not that bad of a result. This over has been pretty good as well. Full. How did I miss that ball? And how did that ball miss the off stump? It was so close. It was literally whiskers away from the off stump. Straight and then straightens just a little bit. I don't know who was more lucky there, because if it had connected, I think I would have gotten at least 4. Punch down the ground. Easy 2, I think. Come on, run hard. Yep, easy 2. Fielder is way too slow and we are way too fast. 4 runs at this over. Now I need a boundary here. Hopefully I edge the ball into the gap. Edged it and it goes in the gap. Oh. We've scored at least 50 runs of edges. And we've scored a grand total of 111 runs. That was a nice full toss, but it was a little quick. That should have been smacked out of the ground. That's wide. Wait, why is that not wide? That was clearly outside the wide line. How is that not wide? It's not like I'm standing on the wide line or anything. I'm standing with a proper stance. Well, not anymore. He's gonna bowl right on the wide line. I knew that. Flicked. I don't have the power to clear that fielder there, nor the timing. Another one gone. 116 for 5. Open the face, but that did not come off the middle either. That was yet another edge that will go for 4. Australians have got to be... I mean, how angry would you be if your opposition got so many runs of just plain edges? Full, but that was beautifully bowled. So slow, a leg cutter, I think. That was masterfully bowled. A Yorker almost. 66 to 25. Now the required run rate is going out of hand. Went for it and in the gap. Ideal timing. Why am I edging that ball? 4 overs left. 62 runs required. Bowls it full. Of course, I don't have enough on it. Not even to carry to mid-off. A single. This over has been a little quiet. I don't know where is he gonna go, but I'm gonna try to smack the ball edge. Now this is not even funny anymore, man. If I was Australia, I think I'd have 4 slips and a leg slip. Forget about outfielders, because I'm getting runs only through that one region. See, every time I try to go straight and hit somewhere near the middle of the bat, it doesn't go anywhere. Good timing and it doesn't even clear the bowler. A cotton ball. That was embarrassing for sure. Well, another one gone, 6 wickets gone. 2 batsmen who were set are gone as well for 45 each. Now the required run rate is 18.33 and now I think it's safe to say the game is out of hand. He gives me a full toss, and how did that ball go that far? A knee-high full toss, and we've gone to that one shot that just almost always works. The flick over fine leg, another full toss, not as well timed, so fielder comes across 2 runs, but it's still just too little too late. And he gives me yet another full toss. I don't know what Hazelwood is trying to do, but it is definitely not working. Yet another 6, and I think I've scored 18 runs of this over, which is the required run rate. If I do it for another 2 overs, we'll win this game. Come on, give me another full toss. He bowls it full, and I think I have found the gap. Yes. 4. Now 2 overs left and we need 35. The required run rate has actually dropped. Now it's at 17 something. Can we somehow pull it off? 17.5. He gives me a full toss, flick, and we start off the over in the best possible way. Well, the second best possible way. That went away for only 4. Shot. Try to ramp that ball. No. Why didn't he come back like a normal person? He made a U-turn like a car, and that cost him his wicket. 4 deliveries gone, just 6 runs. We'll need a 6, 2 sixes here. Flicked. I am just gonna flick and pray. No other shot has worked. This shot in the last 2 overs has given me more runs than any other shot in the entire innings. 25 of 7. Now this ball has just got to disappear for 6. Ball's a good length delivery. That's all they need to do. It will be a single, but we need 24 runs in the final over, and Hazelwood is gonna bowl. Ball's it short, I've pulled it, and I don't think I've ever pulled a ball that fine, and it will go for 4. I don't know how I found the gap, but we just did. Off to a good start. Well, we need 5 more boundaries in this over. Look at that, for a pull. Just 5 more boundaries and we'll have defeated the mighty Australians. Well, now it is just 4 more. Went for the ramp, but that was yet another edge that went way too fine. For 4, now just 4 boundaries, 16 runs required. Come on, give me a full toss on my pads. The ball's short and I pulled it. I pulled it fine, but not fine enough. But we'll come back for 2. Now we need 14 of 3. So we need at least 1 6. He's just got to bowl a full toss. That's the only way. I've gone for it straight. That shot is just not going to work. Nope. These guys just do not have enough power or timing to clear mid on or mid off. Well, now the game is officially out of our hands. But we took it for what, almost 40 overs. Australia didn't win the game until the last 2. Well, now 13 runs required of the final one. Can we end this off with a boom? Ball shot very fast. Will be a dot ball. Australia win by 12 runs. That would be considered a moral victory for us. The worst team taking Australia all the way to the final over of the final innings. Well, Tim David gets the man of the match. He was the difference. Look at the scorecards, almost identical except for that one man. He came in and changed the game in the span of 23 deliveries. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you want to see Denmark trying to beat India in a test match on the worst pitch, click the video on screen. For now, like, comment and subscribe for more Cricket 24 videos and updates. Thanks for watching and have a great day wherever you are.